Hello, and welcome to our Fanfare Lutheran Music Academy virtual open house. My name is June Collins Pulliam, and I'm Executive Director at Fanfare Lutheran Music Academy. For 13 years, our academy has been providing high-quality, low-cost music and arts education for children. And now, more than ever, we realize the importance of music and arts to lift our mood, elevate our spirits, relieve stress, and provide creative outlets of expression. We're finding a new way to have our annual open house this year, virtually, by just letting you meet some of our teachers and helping you get an idea of what all we will be offering at Fanfare this year. So please just sit back and have a listen to what some of our teachers have planned for the students this year. And at the end of the video, I'll fill you in on just a few other things related to our online and on-site options. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Mr. E. I'm one of the teachers over at Fanfare Lutheran Music Academy. I've been there for about 3 or 4 years. So a little bit about me. I'm going to be the new choir director as well as voice teacher there at Fanfare. So just to give you an example of what that means and what the difference is between the two, an example of choir would be reading music such as this straight out of the book, and sitting with an ensemble and doing different parts, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, versus voice class where it's more on an individual basis, where you might do exercise such as that might be an exercise we do in voice class. Another thing I teach is actually winds, and so an example of that would be here, the trumpet. Or something else, woodwinds, would be clarinet. A couple examples of something you might play in the wind class. Another thing I teach is guitar, and I teach chords, beginners to intermediates, teach chords, things like that, and how to use those chords to make music interesting, as well as maybe some finger picking stuff. Okay. Also teach piano. And not only do we teach out of the book and I teach those things, but I like to challenge the students to kind of expand on what they think music is, and so I teach them chords and how chords represent how music is harmonized, and inversions that would make it playing it easier. So, in addition to the books. Also, I teach music theory, which is basically what I was talking about there, harmonies and such, what music is, how it works, and why all of it makes sense and sometimes doesn't make sense. So it's a really fun class that we get into there. And then one last thing that I teach is actually rock band class. Rock band class is a group of kids comprised from anywhere between 10 and 16 years old. And we started it just as a kind of as a joke initially, and it actually has taken off, and we're playing around Galveston, and we've played a couple festivals, and we also play at different events around town. The Chamber of Commerce has asked us to play Christmas parties and such, so we have a blast doing that. I really am excited about the year, and even though things are crazy and that things are out of whack and such and they feel different, that doesn't mean that they have to feel wrong. Okay, so let's have a positive attitude, and we hope that you'll join us here at Fanfare, and we're going to make some great music. We hope you're there for it. Have a good one.
Hi, I'm Miss Carol. At Fanfare Lutheran Music Academy, we learn to play many musical instruments, like piano. For ages 2 through 5, Fanfare Junior will be online right now, where we'll get together each week and play fun musical rhythm games and practice safe singing. So come and join the fun, whether online or safely in person. Bye, see you soon.
Hello, I'm Carla White, dance teacher at Fanfare Lutheran Music Academy. This year, our dance class will teach children lots of different exercises, stretches, and body movements. They will also learn how to move together as a group and individually. while at the very same time working on all kinds of things like balance, technique, strength, and conditioning. We offer a class designed for ages 2 to 5 years old and another class designed for children ages 6 and over. I am really excited to get to dance with you this year. So please, come on and dance with me.
Hello. My name is James McQuaige. You can call me Mr. James. And I'm going into my 13th year as a guitar teacher at Fanfare Academy. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still happy to do it. And I believe that there is a particular kind of happiness that only comes from doing something that is really difficult. And it is my hope for this year to provide some of that happiness, and to provide just something positive to help us all get through what we're all going through. Thank you.
Hi y'all, I'm Miss Sharman and I'm the art teacher for Fanfare Lutheran Music Academy. I hope you consider taking the art class. I have a lot of really neat projects coming up. I give you all of the supplies for all of the projects that we're going to need. We're doing big things like Papel Picado, like alebrijes, like learning how to make German gingerbread hearts. We'll also learn how to draw, we'll learn how to color and do pattern, so we're going to learn it all. It's going to be really fun. So I hope you consider taking the art class.
Hello, my name is Corey Guerin, and I am privileged to teach violin at Fanfare for the last couple of years. I like having the opportunity to introduce people to this instrument and show them the kinds of things that you can do with it. It is a wonderful instrument, and it's something you can work at your whole life, whether you intend to make a career of it or not, and it can be very rewarding, as it has been for me. There's a lot of different kinds of things you can learn on the violin. Of course, you may start with everybody's favorite basics like this. And eventually, work more towards something like this piece by Bach. We also may have the opportunity to play more traditional kinds of music if someone is interested in that. This is something called the Irish Washerwoman. Sometimes we appreciate being able to play things we might recognize from other places that aren't necessarily in the violin book that we might have, like sometimes kids ask for something called Baby Shark, which I think sounds like this. I'm pretty sure that's Baby Shark. Anyway, I look forward to, I hope to see you in classes in this upcoming season, and as always, I very much appreciate the opportunity to teach violin. Thank you.
I'd like to thank our teachers who were able to provide these video segments, and we want to let you know there are even more things in store for you at Fanfare, such as beginning drums, drum set class, and drumline classes. And I want to make sure you are aware of our developmentally based classes for young children ages 2 through 5, Fanfare Junior, a music and movement program, and Dance Junior, also for the little ones. And we don't want to leave out the adults. We have adult piano as well. So there's something for almost all ages. We also want to let you know that we will be starting this school year, September 8th, with all classes online. Then, after September, we'll evaluate when we believe it is safe in terms of the pandemic for our students and teachers to meet in person. When we feel it's safe, those of you who choose that option will be able to come to Fanfare. When you register for classes at our website, fanfarelma.com, you will see that some of the classes have a little asterisk next to them. That asterisk indicates that that class will move to on-site learning at Fanfare when conditions permit. If you do not see the asterisk, that means that class is scheduled to remain online throughout the 2020-2021 school year. We do want to let those of you who are planning on signing up for the classes with an asterisk that will move to on-site at Fanfare when that's safe, to know that we do have policies and protocols in place that we ask you to read carefully and sign before your children would come on site. If you have any questions, please see our website where we have those full policies and protocols listed and detailed for you so that you can be clear on what our plans are. These policies are very similar to those being used in the local schools and are best practices for music studios as well, such as the fact that students and teachers will not share instruments. Teachers will also show students how best to keep their own instrument clean and sanitized. And while I'm on the topic of instruments, all students in the instrument classes will of course need an instrument for both their weekly lesson and their daily practice. If your child needs an instrument, please see our instrument purchase and rental list on our website that shows locations you can either rent or purchase instruments in person or online. We also have a limited number of instruments at Fanfare that you may borrow with only a small deposit. There's also a resource list at the website that shows what lesson books or other materials are required for your child, along with options of where you can purchase them. So we hope that gives you a little idea of what all we have planned for this year. Online classes only, starting September 8th. And then, when COVID-19 conditions allow, some classes continuing online and some classes going to in-person on-site at Fanfare. So we hope you'll register today at our website, fanfarelma.com. If you have any questions about any of the classes we are offering or anything we can help you with, please don't hesitate to either email me at director@fanfarelma.com, or you can call and leave a message at 409-762-8477 extension 2, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. So if you've studied with us previously, we say, welcome back, fam. Or if this will be your very first year with us, we invite you to join our Fanfare family. We're so glad that music can bring us all together, regardless of distance or circumstances. So let's keep the music going.